candlelight flickers on the wall, and the shadows whisper secrets in their slow, sweet drawl. There's a vinyl spinning softly, old blues catching tears, while my heart keeps pounding rhythms too honest for my fears. When I saw midnight blue still in the deep side of the night, every sorrow swam in whiskey, every wrong felt almost right. My soul's heavy with the memories, ones that time can't heal. In the silence of those midnight blues, I remember how to feel. There used to be laughter here, echoes in these halls. Now there's just the echo of old footsteps and love's neglected calls. Our pictures faded slowly, just like the love I knew. Everything changed in an instant, but the blues kept playing true. When I saw midnight blues still in the deep side of the night, every sorrow swam in whiskey, every wrong felt almost right. My soul's heavy with the memories, ones that time can't heal. In the silence of those midnight blues, I remember how to feel. On the cold and lonely street, bringing tales of what was, floating on in bittersweet. I clutch the ghost of you trapped in my weary side. Beneath the moon's soft lament, I'm learning how to say goodbye. Still, through the tears that blurred my sight, I found pieces of my peace in the shadows of the light. Now I cradle these midnight blues, let their stillness soothe my ache. In the quiet of this night, I embrace every break. Shadows dance on the worn-out barroom floor. Whiskey whispers softly, don't you close that door. Moonlight streams through crack-stained glass, singing blues of a love that's meant to pass. My heart's a trembling leaf in the autumn night, on the edge of ashes to armor. Stars watch over where my heart finding strength in my shadows, transforming ashes to armor tonight. There was a sweet laughter, now a ghost in the air, echoes of promises floating in despair. Your eyes, once a beacon, now a departing train, left me standing in the cold November rain. Every drop whispers secrets once hidden out of sight, on the edge of ashes to armor tonight. Oh, these walls, they've heard my silent cries as stars watch over where my heartache lies. A smoky voice in the mirror, dressed in fading light. I'm finding strength in my shadows, transforming ashes to armor tonight. Here in this lonely corner where memories collide, I sip on the spirit, draining the pain inside. Your silhouette lingers, but I'm learning to fight with each note I sing under the dim bar light. A slow dance with sorrow till I get it right, on the edge of ashes, finding armor in the night. Oh, these walls, they've heard my silent cries. Stars still watching as I slowly rise. A smoky voice in the mirror now sees the light. From ashes to armor, I claim my right. In the heart of the night, I find my might, on the edge of ashes to armor tonight. Here, through the echoes and the old bar's embrace, I leave behind the shadows, stepping into grace, on the edge of ashes to armor tonight. Beneath the flicker of a lone street lamp's glow, the midnight whispers what the heartstrings know. Cobalt shadows drape the corners of my mind, where the memory of us lingers undefined. A smoky bar, the clink of ice and glass, where love once lit now dims with each hour past. Standing on the edge of unshaken love again, feeling the ghost of your touch in the rain. Every drop a melody, every silence a stain, on the edge of unshaken love, where nothing remains. Once laughter filled our nights, poured like wine. Your eyes, stars in my sky, ceaselessly would shine. But time, that thief, whispered truths we couldn't bear. The bitter notes of a ballad, of a love that would end. Now I nurse the whiskey, but it doesn't ease the ache of dreams we built that morning's light had to take. I'm standing on the edge of unshaken love again, feeling the ghost of your touch in the rain. Every drop a melody, every silence a stain, on the edge of unshaken love, where nothing remains. Here in the quiet, your goodbye still echoes, a slow dance of shadows, a crescendo of woes. And I wonder if the moon cries in the sea, if her tears are as salty, as bitter as mine be. I'm standing on the edge of unshaken love again, an echo of forever fading in the wind. So I'll hold on to the night, let it cover my pain, on the edge of unshaken love, where love was my refrain. Softly, slowly letting go as the night wanes. Flicker of dim candlelight, where shadows play till dawn, my glass of whiskey lies untouched, for these thoughts keep me drawn. This room breathes out your perfume, yet you're nowhere to be seen. Just me and the echoes of our love, where once you had been. Under the memories of you alone, I find no peace, no rest. Each haunting laugh, each whispered word tightens in my chest. So I sing to the moon about what's gone and what's forever lost. Under the memories of you alone, I count the terrible cost. We dance through storms, laugh through the rain, in love's reckless spell. A bluesy track was ours to claim, a rhythm we knew too well. Then silence fell as lightning struck, turning love to disdain. Now here I sit with old ghosts in this melancholy rain. Under the memories of you alone, I find no peace, no rest. Each haunting laugh, each whispered word tightens in my chest. So I sing to the moon about what's gone and what's forever lost. Under the memories of you alone, I count the terrible cost. Oh, could it be that you feel this too, in some distant shadow place? Or am I alone with these phantoms, the only one who can erase? So here's to the nights, to the stars that watches all fell apart. Here's to the blues, to the soulful muse, and the ending before the start. So I'll sing to the moon about what's gone, till my heart no longer defies. Under the memories of you alone, beneath the unyielding skies. Under the memories of you alone, I'll whisper goodbye as the candle dies. In a dimly lit corner of our old haunt, the jukebox plays, but it ain't our song. Candle flickers, casting ghosts on the wall. That's where I saw you after the fall. Whiskey breath, a trace of regret. My heart's quiet echo in a cigarette. When I saw done with you again, felt the old flame dying under the club lights above. Every shadow whispered where we'd been, in the haunting silence when I saw done with you again. You had that look, the one that knew my soul, but the eyes I met were distant and cold. Somewhere between the lines, we lost our track. A train off the rails that ain't coming back. Rain on the window, blending tears with the storm. Our love's faded letter, worn and torn. When I saw done with you again, my love felt the old flame dying under the club lights above. promised the stars. Now we're just trading scars for scars. The music's slow to a heartbreak tune. I'm dancing alone under the pale moon. When I saw done with you again, my darling, the room spun slowly as my dreams began parting. And in that moment I knew the end, softly fading when I saw done with you again. Softly fading when I saw done with you again. Under the flicker of a lone street lamp, silhouettes dance in the smoke and the damp. Whiskey whispers on my bated breath, tales of love now dancing with death. Velvet night drapes the corners of this old bar, each glass clink a memory, fading star. Here in the arms of farewell in my mind, I hold you close, then leave you behind. The echo of our last goodbye plays on loop where the shadows lie. A soft soul, soul surrender, a silent cry. In the arms of farewell where we lie. We laugh till the morning painted us gold, eyes bright with dreams we boldly told. But seasons turned as they always do. I lost the warmth of the sun in you. Now every song sounds like your voice, a haunted melody, not by choice. In the arms of farewell in my mind, I hold you close, then leave you behind. The echo of our last goodbye plays on loop where the shadows lie. A soft, soft, soft surrender, a silent cry. In the arms of farewell where we lie. Candlelight flickers, your ghost at my side. Rain taps the window with the tears I've cried. Midnight's cold, my solitary sheet. In the quiet, my broken heart refused to yield. Still curtain falls here in this dimly lit bar, where shadows flicker like the flame of an old cigar. My glass of whiskey holds the echo of our laughter, chills swirling around the globe of ever after. Sad melodies seep from a tired piano's keys, mixing bittersweet this air I breathe. On the edge of I'll survive, you haunt the corners of my mind, a whisper low, now left behind, like rain on old forgotten streets. Your voice, the storm my heart still greets. On the edge of I'll survive, with tears I've yet to cry, beneath these stars that hurt our lives. We dance so close, our shadows merged into the night, but morning found us strangers, robbed of twilight. Your promises there slip through fingers fine as sand, leaving me grasping for the warmth of your hand. Now each note that spills out is a memory, a dance, a glance, what could not be. On the edge of I'll survive, you haunt the corners of my mind, a whispered love, now left behind, like rain on old forgotten streets. Your voice, the storm my heart still greets. On the edge of I'll survive, with tears I've yet to cry, beneath these stars that hurt our lives. So here's to the nights draped in our silence, to the dreams we drank to, now lost to defiance. The clock ticks, hard knocks in the pulse of neon light. I find solace in the blues till the morning rewrites. On the edge of I'll survive, slowly fading from my mind, your silhouette, no longer defined, like the last notes of a love song dying low and sweet in the smoky air. Our past retreats. On the edge of I'll survive, and maybe in time I'll find peace with your goodbye. In the dim light of a fading candle, silhouettes dance on the walls of this old chapel. Whiskey breath, soft piano playing low, echoes of a heart I used to know. whisper secrets on the window pane. Every drop a syllable of your name. Here on the edge of nostalgia in my mind, lost in the shadows of what I left behind. The sweet sorrow of midnight's deep blue sigh, haunting me gently as time whispers by. The street light flickers outside the rusty bar door, where laughter and tears spill out on the floor. That night the moon watched as you slipped away, leaving me with words I could never say. The clock ticks on, but in here time stands still, nursing the ache that no whiskey can fill. Here on the edge of nostalgia in my mind, lost in the shadows of what I left behind. The sweet sorrow of midnight's deep blue sigh, haunting me gently as time whispers by. Oh, how the ghost of your smile lingers on in the silence between each note of the song. Your whispers float up with the smoke to the skies, as the stars hold the tears I refuse to cry. Still on the edge of nostalgia sublime, chasing the echoes of a better time. The soft lament of the night's tender cry, underneath the vast unending sky, fading out softly like that candle's light in the heart of the bar into the night. Of a flickering neon sign, whiskey whispers at the corner of the bar. Rain taps the window in a slow rhythmic rhyme, as her voice spills secrets, old scars. The heart bleeds words when it's wrapped in smoke and gin. Behind the drunk confessions, shadows dance and spin. Each glass a vessel of hope, sinking deep within, caught in the echo of what might once laughter filled the air, now just the scent of sorrow. We danced under starlight. Tomorrow was a gentle lie, but seasons turned and so did you. Come the morrow left me with questions and no goodbyes. The heart bleeds words when it's wrapped in smoke and gin. Behind the drunk confessions, shadows dance and spin. Each glass a vessel of hope, sinking deep within, caught in the echo of what might have been. And the candle burns low, casting ghostly scenes. Her eyes a distant fire lost in broken dreams. How the years pull the threads of what love means underneath the surface. Moonlit beams. A heart bleeds words when it's wrapped in smoke and gin. Behind the drunk confessions, shadows softly begin. Each glass a silent witness to the pain held in. A soft fade out on the story of skin and sin, caught forever in what might have been. In the dimly lit corner of a smoke-stained bar, velvet shadows dress the walls. A soft guitar plays afar. Rain taps the rhythm on the old window pane. Each drop a whisper, each note a refrain of the nights when laughter filled this midnight air. And my heart was wrapped in layers of despair. On the edge of memories of you still, where the whiskey soothes but never quite will heal. A toast to the ghosts we left behind, in the echoes of our love that time can't unwind. Here on the brink, your shadow lingers near. On the edge of memories, love disappears. The clock ticks loudly as hours sway and blend. Since you walked away, time's a foe, not a friend. Your scent lingers like a haunting, unresolved tune in the quiet corners of this pale glow-lit room. Love's soft murmur turned into a scream. Now our shared dreams float down a lonely stream. On the edge of memories of you still, where the whiskey soothes but never quite will heal.
flickers casting specters on the wall. In their dance I see your face, hear your call. Was our love just a fleeting, painful sigh? A question burning in the whiskey of my mind. Reflections in the glass, a soul-worn thing, learning to live with the echo of what might have been. On the edge of memories of you still, where the whiskey numbs but the heart feels. A final toast to what we'll never find. In the lingering smoke I leave us behind. Here in the silence your memory draws near. On the edge of forever I'll always hold you dear. Softly fading like the candles dying light. On the edge of memories I find my night.
In this dim-lit bar, under a flicker of candlelight, the shadows dance on the walls just like they did that night. An old tune hums from the corner, stirring spirits in the air, each note a soft caress, a memory I bear. Rain taps at the window, a quiet, steady guest, mixing whiskey with the tears, the sorrow in my chest. Whispers of ashes in my glass still, echoes of laughter the past can't kill. Every sip a story drowned, every glance a thrill, lost in the whispers of ashes in my glass too. We used to sway right in this spot, your hands firm on my waist. Now just a phantom's touch remains, a bitter aftertaste. You promised forever in a breath of smoke-scented light, left me with nothing but echoes under this rain-slick sky. The door swings a draft, a ghost from some happier day, but the music's changed, you're gone, and the colors fade to gray. Whispers of ashes in my glass still, echoes of laughter the past can't kill. Every sip a story drowned, every glance a thrill, lost
strength of your will. This bar, our castle, where dreams stood tall and proud, now just whispers of ashes, silent but loud. Oh, in the whispers of ashes, I drink, I recall, till the night fades out and last call.
In the dim light of a downtown bar, whiskey whispers from an old mason jar, echoes of laughter, ghosts in the smoke. Each note she sings, wrapped in sorrow, she spoke. On the edge of never let go again, clinging to dreams that dance in the rain. Her heart's a river flowing past pain. On the edge of never let go again. Once there were promises, sweet as the spring, now just empty glasses and the silence they bring. A photograph fades in the palm of her hand. Love slipped away like hourglass sand. On the edge of never let go again, clinging to dreams that dance in the rain. Heart's a river flowing past pain. On the edge of never let go again. Under the moon's gaze, she recalls his face, a tender touch time can't erase. The music plays a soft, slow refrain, memories in melody, love's bittersweet stain. Candlelight flickers on a worn out wooden floor. Whiskey breath, a shadow at the door. Echoes of laughter like a song long gone in this hollow room where the night drags on. Staring through the smoke, memories begin. I'm back in the arms of ghosts of the past again. Oh, these silent whispers in the air, dancing slow to the music of despair. Each sip of sorrow, age like wine in the arms of ghosts that won't let me decline. Heart wrapped in chains of silk and pain, lost in the arms of ghosts of the past again. Once this heart beat in rhythm, fearless and bold. Now it trembles under stories untold. Your promises like leaves fell overnight where autumn kissed and turned them blind. Here in this bar under the weeping moon stain, I find solace in ghosts of the past again. Oh, these silent whispers in the air, dancing slow to the music of despair. Each sip of sorrow, age like wine in the arms of ghosts that won't let me decline. Heart wrapped in chains of silk and pain, lost in the arms of ghosts of the past again. Rain taps like fingertips against the glass, reminding me of time's relentless past. Your face a blur, these eyes no longer see, but in the depths of night, you come to me. A specter of love or a shade of what's been slain, holding me close, then gone like the rain. Oh, these silent whispers, soft and clear, humming gently to the falling tear. Each sip of sorrow, now my closest friend in the arms of ghosts where all things blend. Heart freed in the echoes of their sweet refrain, fading in the arms of ghosts of the past again. In the arms of ghosts of the past again.
dimly lit room where shadows play on the stone. A glass of whiskey lies untouched, reflecting a heart turned to bone. The rain taps a slow, sad rhythm against the old pain. Under the candlelight, memories alone, I summon your name. Oh, how the candle burns low and melancholy, soft and slow. Each drip a silent witness to the tales of love we used to know. Under the candlelight, memories alone, in the whisper of the flame, I find the echoes of your voice, and they never sound the same. We danced in this muted light, laughter mingling with the blues. Your eyes a pair of smoky stars I was destined to lose. The night you walked away, the silence was a deafening scream. Now all that's left is a candle's glow and the ghost of a dream. Oh, how the candle burns low and melancholy, soft and slow. Each drip a silent witness to the tales of love we used to know. Under the candlelight, memories alone, in the whisper of the flame, I find the echoes of your voice, and they never sound the same. In the quiet hours, I trace the lines where your laughter filled the air. A solitary dance in the dark, the room feels colder now you're not there. With every flicker in the flame, a fragment of our past dies out. But under the candlelight, memories, my love, I drown in doubt. Oh, how the candle burns low and melancholy, ever so slow. A beacon for my solace in the nights I'm lay low. Under the candlelight, memories alone, with the shadows I roam. Here's where our love whispers goodbye in the soft candlelit glow. The scene fades away, the candle gives its final bow. Under the candlelight, memories alone, I hold on to the now. In a dim lit room where shadows dance alone, silk of the night wraps round my weary bones. By candles flicker, questions start to roam. The wind
whiskey whispers secrets in a smoky tone. On the edge of self-reflection in my mind, where the past and present blur, hard to divide, caught in the silence of the echoes left behind, each thought a needle, and my heart's the pine. Once love was a fire, bright and undefined. Now it's just embers of promises exiled under the moon's watch, innocence beguiled. Turn my reflections into rivers wild, on the edge of self-reflection in my mind, where the past and present blur, hard to divide, caught in the silence of the echoes left behind, each thought a needle, and my heart's the pine. Rain taps the window like the fingers of a ghost, haunting the corners where I miss you most. This room holds the laughter, tears, and our old toast, each memory a specter, my heart the lonely host. On the edge of self-reflection in my mind, echoes growing softer, leaving pain behind. In the quiet of the night, I seek and find love's a gentle sorrow with a twine so fine, a soft fade out like a song resigned, on the edge of self-reflection in my mind. In a room where shadows flicker, with a candle's tattered flame, silken whispers of the past call softly through the rain. There's a glass of amber whiskey resting gently in my hand, in the arms of still learning. Paint colors the land. Oh, and the heart knows the depth where those silent sorrows swim. the quiet between two heartbeats, I find the edges dim, still learning, still yearning beneath the moon's soft climb. I'm wrapped in the arms of the pain, lingering in my mind was the echo of your laughter that faded out too soon, or the ghost of your goodbye under the cold, indifferent moon. From the warmth of shared secrets to nights cold and strange, here in this solitude, my heart remains untrained. Oh, and the heart knows the depths where those silent sorrows swim. In the quiet between two heartbeats, I find the edges dim, still learning, still yearning beneath the moon's soft climb. I'm wrapped in the arms of the pain, lingering in my mind. There's a memory unbroken, it dances on the edge of dreams where I had hoped to stand beyond the ledge. Now whispers in the corridors where our shadows used to play echo with the colors of a time slipping away. Oh, and the heart knows the depths where those silent sorrows swim. In the quiet between two heartbeats, I find the edges dim, still learning, still burning beneath the moon's soft climb, forever in the arms of the pain, woven in my mind. Softly now, softly as the night does slowly fade, in the arms of still learning, where my sorrow softly waits.
dim light of a backstreet bar where shadows dance on the walls. My hands cradle a glass, heart cradles your scars, echoes of laughter where old memories cold. Whiskey whispers on my lips, bitter and stark. Tonight the ghosts wear your face in the dark, and I'm on the edge of walked away, strong tonight, clinging to ruins while the soul just wants to fight. It's that old sad song plays deep in my bones. On the edge I've walked away, but never quite gone. You left with the rain, slipped through silent streets. My tears mingled down with the storm, each drop a symphony of hopes now defeats. In the downpour our love was sworn. Now each rain drops a note of what used to be. In the cloudburst I lost you, in the storm lost me. And on the edge I've walked away, strong tonight, clinging to ruins while the soul just wants to fight. It's that old sad song plays deep in my bones. On the edge I've walked away, but never quite gone. Sometimes a heart needs to break to see the depth of its cracks, vast as a midnight sea. In the quiet after the rain, I hear your whisper call. Is it better to have walked strong or not walked at all? I'm on the edge of walked away, strong tonight. This old bar's my stage under the fading light. It's that haunting melody won't leave me alone. On the edge I walked away, where shadows have grown. Softly now I sing where your ghost has flown. On the edge I walked away, but never quite gone. Yeah, in the flicker of a candle's last dying light, in the corner of that old bar on a rain-soaked night, I saw the shadows dance across your vacant chair, felt the ghosts of our laughter hanging in the air. The glass was half empty, just like my broken heart. Echoes of our blues
that the jukebox would play. I remember the promise, each vow we couldn't keep. As the night poured in and the shadows grew deep, your laughter is a ghost that I chase in vain. In the silence that follows the end of the refrain, when I saw where you belong again, underneath that dim light, my love, where we'd begin. The world stopped turning and my heart just froze, lost in time where the lonely river flows, where the whiskey drowns but the memories fight. In that old bar, I lost you twice that night. There's an emptiness in the places where your feet had lain, and my tears, they fall like the soft autumn rain. Could we ever bring back what time has washed away? Or do old loves just fade into shades of gray? When I saw where you belong again, it was more than just shadows, it was a pain we couldn't mend. The night grew colder as the music slowly died. I'm still there where old lovers' dreams lie. With each note that plays, I realize what's right. In that old bar, under the soft faded light. In the flicker of a candle's dying light, I sit alone, nursing the cold night. Through misty windows, rain paints its songs. In this old bar's heart, where my soul belongs, echoes of laughter, of phantom's delight, now only whispers of loneliness tonight. Hear the silence loud in my whiskey sigh. This empty glass reflects a tear I cannot cry. Melancholy melodies of soft hearts play underneath the moon's melancholy white. I'm dancing with shadows till morning's light, just whispers of loneliness tonight. Once this room swayed to our laughter's tune, your smile in June seemed a blessing, a boon. But seasons turned, your warmth grew cold.
left our love story half told, bold yet old. Now each glass sings of what was so right, turn to whispers of loneliness tonight. Hear the silence loud in my whiskey side. This empty glass reflects a tear I cannot cry. Melancholy melodies a soft heart's plight underneath the moon's melancholy white. I'm dancing with shadows till morning's light, just whispers of loneliness tonight. In the quiet corners of my breaking heart, ghosts of our past refuse to depart. Your laugh, a haunting refrain, comes to play in the dim light of dawn before day betrays. It's through these small hours I hold on to the sight of love, not just the whispers of loneliness tonight. Hear the silence loud in my whiskey side. This empty glass where my hopes came to die. Echoes of a love that once burned so bright now fade like stars at the break of light. As day breathes over dreams' last flight, left with sweet whispers of loneliness tonight. Softly, softly, they fade out of sight.
I never love a dim cafe under a flickering neon light. Here I sit with a pen in hand as the city sleeps tonight. A glass of whiskey whispers secrets. Old vinyl plays a blues tune. Each sip a letter to my loneliness. Beneath the waning crescent moon, oh, these letters to loneliness in smoke
Just yesterday, your laughter filled these empty rooms. Now echoes dance with shadows in the quiet of my glooms. You left with the dawn, the cold morning, stealing your warmth, leaving me with a heart heavy, tattered and torn. Oh, these letters to loneliness in smoke, sailing out like dreams beyond my reach. Every powerful word, every exhale a hope written in the air, where our memories breathe. The rain taps softly on the window like the rhythms of your heartbeat, reminding me of slow dances, of every retreat. In the smoke, your face appears, a fleeting wistful ghost in every glass, your reflection in every bottle, yours. So here's to letters to loneliness in smoke, drifting into the night where old lovers spoke. These words dissolve into the dark like your silhouette, so tender, a lingering trace of love in the ashes of my surrender. With every note, the piano note confesses, revealing our end. In the smoke, our story whispers until we meet